Hello everyone. In this topic, I would like to tell you about India Philippines Brahmos deal. Before getting into that deal and the descriptions, let's know about what the Brahmos is all about. The Brahmos is a medium range ramjet supersonic cruise missile. It's a versatile missile can be launched from submarine ships, aircraft or land. It is one of the fastest supersonic cruise missile in the world. Its speed is 2.8 to the 3 Mach and range is 290 to 400 km. It's a joint venture between India and the Russia. It is based on Russian P-800 Onyx cruise missile. The name Brahmos formed from the name of the two rivers, the Brahmaputra of India and the Moskova of Russia. It is the world's fastest anti-ship cruise missile currently in operation. Because of these versatile qualities, so many nations wants to acquire Brahmos missile system from India. Recently, Philippines has shows the interest on buying. That's why India and the Philippines close to finalize deal on export of Brahmos cruise missile. This is another achievement of the government's defense export push. The DRDO and the Brahmos Aerospace together have been pushing hard for export of these missiles to friendly foreign nations for last few months. When the new Prime Minister Narendra Modi came to power in 2014, since then he is trying to make India defense manufacturing hub. He is welcoming every defense manufacturing organizations to build within the country to make the Made in India under the Made in India program. And he also told the Indian organizations to go into the joint venture and make the weapons for the India's weapon systems and for the others. And the India is trying to get out of defense import league and wants to get into the export league. India wants to export the defense equipments to the nations those who are friendly to the India. Because Indian government defense export push, DRDO recently backed the orders for Made in India weapon locations radar from Armenia. Why Armenia? Because recently we have saw the war against the Armenia against the Azerbaijan, and they fought over the land called the Nagorno Karabakh. It is a disputed land between the Armenia and the Azerbaijan. During that war, Azerbaijan used the drones, and that drones were untrackable by the Armenian weapon system, and that is why Armenia lost the war against Azerbaijan. So that is why, because of that reasons, they are buying the weapon locations radars from DRDO because Indian weapons are cheap, very good, and the state of art craft. India is likely to get more export order for missile system from friendly countries as the negotiations is underway at the advanced stages with the other nations too. Who are those other nations? And those other nations are the Gulf region countries, countries like the Vietnam, and they are the East Asian countries. The countries Vietnam, Indonesia, and the other countries are interested in the Gulf. UAE interested, Saudi Arabia is interested, Bahrain is interested, Qatar is interested. These are the countries are interested to buy the Brahmos missile system. India is also selling the HAL Dhruv Mk3 along with Dornier 222, 228 surveillance helicopters and the planes to the Philippines. Why the Philippines wants to buy these kinds of weapon system? Because to counter the Chinese aggressions in South China Sea. In the South China Sea region, Chinese are bullying the nations like the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia. These are the countries are bullying and the forcefully accepted the treaty they wants to sign that the South China Sea is theirs. Theirs belongs to the China only. If that will go to the China, then it will be a disaster for the South Asian countries. And some other countries like the Argentina, Egypt, Malaysia also shown their interest to buy the LCA HAL Tejas. Malaysia has almost signed the deal for the LCA Tejas with HAL to boost the weapon manufacturing within the country. Government has put the curbs on importing the weapon subsystems and the components on the 2500 components. So this is the one of the biggest push by the government to to encourage the students, to encourage the youngs to build up the startup within the country, to bring back the some of the money, some of the currencies, some foreign reserves within the country. Why the foreign reserves are important for the country? Because that will going to create the jobs. If the startups will come up, that will going to create the job, and those youths and the newcomers will going to get the job in those startups. And the foreign reserves, if the foreign reserve will come, then India will going to invest that foreign reserve for the other resources, for the buying the oil, because India is an not the oil independent country, it's a dependent country. India bought the oil from the Gulf regions and from the South Asian countries and the African countries like the Angola, Mozambique. So that is why India need the foreign exchange reserve. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you.